Okay, let's proceed to number 17. Which of the following is one of from 17 to 24? We are going to use this figure, by the way. Okay, this one. Okay? Which of the following is one of the tangent lines of the circle? So, ang gulo ng drawing, di ba? But we are going to analyze the drawing or the figure. It will be easy for us to answer the question 17 to 24. Okay? So, for number 17, our answer for that is letter D as in dog. Okay? Bakit dog ang sagot natin doon? Yun ba ay tangent line? Tignan natin yung SL natin. Our SL is here, S and then L. So therefore, our line is this one. Is it a tangent line? Of course, because we have the point of tangency at point K. So therefore, our D is the final answer. So sana nasundan yun. Let's proceed now to number 18. For number 18, which of the following is one of the second lines of the circle? So, second line naman ang tinatanong sa ating number 18. So, ano po yung ating second line dyan? So, sa number 18, observe ba natin yung letter A? Let's try our A. Okay? So, if you're going to check your letter A, this one, OM, is OM a second line? Tingnan nga natin yung OM natin. O, this is O, and this is our M. Okay? If you're going to visualize this line, so we have 2 points of intersection. What are our 2 points of intersection? Point M and point P. Is that a second line? Yes. So therefore, our answer is letter A. Okay? Let's proceed now to number 19. For number 19, our answer for that is letter C. So ano daw, saan sa mga to ang nabuo ng dalawang second line? Kailangan binuo sila ng dalawang second lines. Check natin yung KOM. Where is our angle KOM? So this is our K, this is our O, and this is our M. So our angle will be like this one, KOM. Ito po bang angle na to, yung KOM, ay binuo ng dalawang second line? Yes. Okay? So gamit tayo nito para makita natin. We have this one and this one. So we are looking for this angle. Is that angle formed by 2 second lines? So let's try to check it. So this one, is it a second line? Yes, very good. How about the other one? This is also a second line. So therefore, this angle is formed by 2 second lines. And our answer is letter C. I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to the next one. Number 20. So for number 20, our answer for that is letter D as in dog. So bakit dog ang intercepted arc ng ating LS? Okay? So, asan ba yung ating LS at LR? Ito po yung ating LS. LS is this one. And where is our LR? This one. Okay? So, ang tinatanong dyan ay yung intercepted arc ng dalawang ray na yan. Or line, I mean. So, line LS and line LR. Saan ba dyan yung kanyang intercepted arc? Check natin yung KPM. Okay? Tingnan natin ang KPM class. Ito siya. K. This is our K. This is our P. And this is our M. Yun bang arc na yan, which is this one ha, pag ginawa natin, KPM, ay nasa loob ba or intercepted arc ba ng ating dalawang second lines? Of course, yes. So therefore, our answer for that is letter D as in dog. So I hope you got it. Tandaan, ang ating arc na nakapaloob sa ating angle, yun po yung tinatawag na intercepted arc. Okay? So again, our answer for that is letter D as in dog. Okay? So let's proceed now to next one. Number 21. Okay, for number 21, our answer for that is letter C. Okay? Let's analyze the problem. Where's our KOM? Which is 50 degrees. Saan ba yung ating K? Then O, and then M. So this is our arc, or I mean our angle, KOM. Gamitan natin siya ng drawing. Ito, KOM. Yan po yung ating KOM na 50 degrees. So therefore, the measure of this is 50 degrees. Now, what is our KQM? Where's our KQM? Hindi ba siya yung central angle natin? Ang sukat daw niyan is 130. So, pwede natin taglagyan ng 130. Okay. Ang central angle natin, 130, yung KQM. The question is, what is the measure of KLM, angle KLM? Okay? So, para malaman natin ang sukat ng KLM, medyo madugo lang to. Kasi ang ating KLM ay ito siya. Okay? So, we are going to have this one. This is our KLM. Okay. So, mapansin natin, ito yung angle na hinahanap natin sa KLM. So, what is the measure of KLM? So, para malaman natin sukat niyan, okay, at hindi tayo maguluhan, take note of the intercepted arcs of the angle. Okay? So, we are going to look for the intercepted arcs. So, what is our intercepted arc for that? Di ba ito siya? Ito, yung kulay pink na to ha. Ito, dapat alam mo yung sukat nito para malaman natin yung sukat ng angle, di ba? At ito rin, kailangan alam natin din to. So, we must know the measure of the two arcs. Again, yung arc kanina na ito, this one, kulayan ulit natin. Ayan, ito siya. Ayusin natin ng onte. Ito yung ating kailangang malaman na measure ng arc. And also this one, dapat alam din natin yung sukat niyan. Para masabi natin o malaman natin yung sukat nito. How are we going to find that? Of course, we are going to relate our answer from the given. Okay? So what are the given there? How are you going to find the measure of this arc? This one. If this is 130, take note this is 130. What do you mean by the measure of the arc? So, nasaan po yung kanyang kabila? So, kung siya ay 130, anong ibig sabihin yan? What is the measure of this? Eto. Dahil siya ay central angle, ang ibig sabihin yan, etong sukat natin ay 130 din. Very good. So, it must also be equal to 130. Yung arc na yan. Now, ang kailangan na lang natin ay yung major arc, yung kabila. Okay. Ang sukat ng kabilang arc natin, kailangan po ay 230. So, bakit naging 230? Because we all know that it must be equal to 360 degrees. Very good. So, kung 360 siya, kailangan dito sa kabila 230. Dito 130. Yun. So, pwede na ba natin malaman yung angle na hinahanap natin? Yes, simply because meron na tayong arcs, yung 230 at yung 130. Anong gagawin natin sa dalawang yan? Very good. So, we are going to get the measure 230, then 130, subtract the 2, then your answer will be multiplied by 1/2 or divided by 2. Okay? Ganun lang po kasimple. So, what is this one? 230 minus 130, your answer is 100. And what is 100 over 2 or what is 1/2 of 100? Our answer for that is equal to, very good, your answer is equal to 50 degrees. Therefore, this is now equal to 50 degrees. O, ganun lang kadali yon. So, kaya ang sagot natin doon ay letter C. O, di ba? I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 22. Actually, for number 22, pasensya rin to, hindi ko siya napansin yung ating given. Ayun. Not number 38 kasi wala tayong number 38 dyan. We are going to refer our answer from the previous, yung number 21 po yan. So, pwede nating palitan to. Ito po, hindi na siya number 38, kundi siya ay ano? Siya ay number 21. So, take note of this, number 21. So, katulad doon ng kanina. Okay? So, ano ngayon ang sukat ng ating NP? Where's our NP? Hanapin natin yung N. Ito po yung N. Then, ito po yung P natin. So, paano natin malalaman yung sukat niyan? Kapag po, tinignan po natin yung ating problem, ito po siya, NP. Ang sukat po niya ay nakadepende dito sa ating how are you going to find the measure of NP? So, since this is 130 and this is unknown, okay, how are you going to find the measure of that? We are going to have this one. Okay? Yan. Kailangan doon siya nakabase. So, 130. Ano po yung sukat natin dito sa kabila? It must be, kung 50 siya, at ito pong burahin natin yung mga iba dyan, ay mapali tayo maguluhan. Okay, ito po. 130 pa rin yung ating side ha, sa kabila 130 pa rin yan. Okay? Kasi kailangan po natin to para ma-solve yung problem. Okay, since we have this angle KON, ito siya. Yan. So again, para malaman natin yung sukat ng ating NP na hinahanap sa problem, kailangang i-relate natin siya dun sa angle na nabuo outside, and that is 50. Okay? So, ulitin ko, kailangan yung ating arc NP nakabase sa ating arc dito sa kabila at yung angle na nabuo outside. Okay? So, how are we going to find that? So, it is 130 and we have here x. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayo dyan ng solving equation na naman. Okay? So, pwede natin burahin to ngayon. What must be our x? Since we are looking for NP, kailangan, ang gagawin natin is we are going to subtract. What are we going to subtract? Very good, this one. 130 and x. Okay? So, yun yung dalawang arc sa loob. 130 and x. Okay? Pag sinubtract mo yung dalawa and you get 1/2, okay? Your answer will be equal to 50. Okay. Ang sagot natin dyan ay dapat equal sa 50. Sir, saan ang galing yung 50 na yon? Ito siya yung angle na nabuo from the given. Siya yung nasa KOM. Di po ba? Okay. Now we are going to solve further. Anong gagawin natin dyan? We are going to have it, this one. Okay? So, tanggalin natin yung 2 dito sa kabila. Okay, this 1 over 2. I-multiply natin doon. So, 50 times 2, what is our answer? Our answer is 100. Okay? Take note ha, yung dalawang to i-multiply para matanggal yung fraction. At ano matitira sa kabila? Matitira na lang yung 130 minus x. Okay, pwede mo na siyang kopyahin dyan. Gawin mo 130 minus x. Since we are looking for x at negative siya dyan, ilipat natin siya sa kabila. You can transpose this one, the other side, to make it positive. And then, we are going to have this one. So, from negative x, that will become, okay, very good. Transpose the other side, it will become positive x now. Okay? And then, 130 is still equal to 130. Hindi naman natin siya ilipat. Now, 100, this one will be transposed to the other side. So, from positive 100, it will become negative 100. Okay, take note of that. So, x now is equal to 30. Okay, so that's why our answer for number 22 is letter D as in dog. Pag pinalitan po natin yung x natin, ito, ng 30, try natin. So, palitan natin to ng 30 and check our answer. Oops, 30. I'm sorry, it's 30. So, what will be our equation? So, it must be 130 minus 30. So, this one will become, yan, 130 minus 30, our answer for that is equal to, this is equal to 100. Okay? And what is 1/2 of 100? Your answer will become 50. So, on the other side, it is 50. And that is our angle form outside. O, di ba? Madali lang. So, kailangan, mag-isip tayo ng number dito na pag sinubtract mo sa 130 at kinuha natin yung half or kalahati niya or divided by 2, you are going to have the answer which is equal to 50, which is formed outside the circle. Okay? I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 23. Okay? So, for number 23, our answer for that is dog. Okay? So, our answer for number 23 is letter D as in dog. So, bago natin solve yan, tanggalin mo natin lahat ng mga nandito ngayon. Okay? So, we have this one. Let's analyze the problem. 160. Where is our KM? This is our KM now. KM, what is the measure of this arc? That is 160. So, take note of the measure. This one, 160. And then NP, where's our NP? This one. So NP is what? NP is equal to 80. Yan. Okay, this is 80. What is asked from the problem? KOM. Oh, napakadali lang. KOM lang. No, I'm sorry. Number 23 pala yan. Yes, we are on number 23. Okay. So this is 160, this is 80. What is the measure of KOM? KOM. This is our KOM, this one. Okay, what is the measure of this angle? Okay. So for you to find the measure of that angle, automatically you're going to get the arcs or the intercepted arcs. Okay, and we have the two given. We have the 160, we have the 80. So what are going to do with the two numbers? Just get the two numbers, 160 and then 80. Subtract the two. You're going to multiply that by 1/2 or divided by 2. That is equal to 80 divided by 2, and your answer will become 40 for your final answer. So I hope you got it. Ganun lang kasimple, di po ba? So let's proceed now to the next number. Number 24. For number 24, where is our arc MPK? Okay, for our MPK, this one, MP, and then K. So we are referring to the major arc. Okay, this one. So this is our MPK. M, then P, and then K. Okay? So from the given, that is 220. Okay? The measure of that is 220. So we can mark it here, 220. Then MK, okay, the other one is equal to 140. Okay, this is 140. That's why we have 360. 220 and 140, we have 360. We are going to find the measure of SLR. Okay, so for we to find the measure of angle SLR, this is our S, then L, then R. So our angle SLR is this one. Ayan. So we have an angle formed outside the circle. So what do you think is the measure of this angle? For you to find the measure, you're going to do the process earlier. Okay, same process. You're going to get the numbers. We have there 220. And the other one is 140. Again, subtract the 2. After subtracting, get 1/2 or divided by 2. So this is now 80. And what is 1/2 of 80? Your answer is 40. So therefore, our answer for number 23 is equal to 40 degrees. I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 25. Okay. Number 25, let's have this one. Find the length of the unknown segment X. Okay, this one, the figure. So how are we going to find that? Okay, our lesson on intersecting chords, right? Okay. So if you still remember our lesson on intersecting chords last time, we are going to use this one, X and 3. Okay. Since they are on the same chords, you're going to multiply them. Same also with 4 and 6 later on. The numbers, the segments on the same chord will be multiplied. Okay, so let's try it now. This is X, and this is 3. Multiply X and 3, or 3 times X. Kahit baliktad yan, okay lang. Then on the other one, we have 4 and 6. So you are going to multiply them also, 4 times 6. Then your answer or the products must be equal. Okay, so just continue further. 3x, and then we have 24 equals, divide both sides by 3. Okay, automatic. This is 3, and our answer x equals, very good. Our answer x equals 8, so therefore our answer is letter A. I hope you got it. Let's proceed now to number 26. Okay. AB, where's our AB? This one. AB is tangent to the circle. Okay, tangent. What is the point of tangency? Point D. If DF is 166, this is our DF. Okay, this one, DF. The measure of this is 166. So from D up to F, this one. This is 166. 166. And then DE, our DE is this one. Okay. D is equal to 78. Okay? So, this is 78. How are you going to find the measure of ABF? Where's our ABF? ABF. So, this is our drawing or the angle. Ayan. Ano pong sukat ng angle na to? Okay? For we to find the measure of that, katulad din ng mga ginawa natin kanina yan. So, kunin lang natin sukat ng dalawa, yung 166 saka yung 78, subtract, then multiply by 1/2 again. So, the answer for that is 88. Then, what is 188 divided by 2? Our answer is equal to 44 degrees. So, therefore, our answer for that is letter A. Okay? I hope you got it. Okay. So,